not playing. I'm not pressing ready until you respond to me. This fucking way. Sunday. Yes, why not? Never will. Tragic. Pretty Fred for a second.
Fielded in the end zone. It's out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
I get the run going.
Running inside. It's Allen. They get him stopped at the 26, but now get up to this offense. They're going to work on first down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. The give to the back. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. Let's talk for a second about East Carolina. They were really excited about the verbal commitment from a 3-star quarterback. They really need to get good talent like that, guys who can develop and potentially become stars.
Well, this is a program that's not used to having this talented of a quarterback coming out of high school. Oftentimes, this program is having
There's some room.
Way to start it off. Let's fucking go. He's down. That's frames, bro. Stupid. It's gonna, if I lose by 1, I'm gonna be pissed. I'll tell you that much.
Offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off on the ground, a 67-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The run inside. It's Isaac. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Van Buren. Finds his man. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Reads it. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to them and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
And they're able to get him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Here we go. Ready. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete way downfield.
I'll take it, thanks.
Rises to the occasion.
Specific plays on fourth downs in those types of situations. And you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look back.
Stop me, brother.
To the defense, and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains.
I'll tell you, this running back, he's running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun to get it to the back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback will keep it. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of the game.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
I love the third down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the football. In order to do this and be great on third down, you got to do one thing really well. You've got to come up and make that tackle, and that's exactly what he did.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
He dropped it.
Drop the football. They'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt.
That is just the play you have got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. 4th down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play in. You've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you can see he just does a great job breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Pick up of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Grab near the sticks. It's Odom. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
And the Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to throw, it's Van Buren. Tosses it incomplete.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And they can't hook up on the big play. That brings up a 4th down.
Well, this defense was ready for
Trying all this extra shit. Run the fucking ball. Play how you play.
He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this
I'm not who I was 3 weeks ago. Trust me.
That time they couldn't link
Let
up.
me
If
fucking
you're on
play.
defense, just know.
Sitting here trying to get these big plays and shit off on me.
Guys, East Carolina carries the lead into the quarter break. And we've reached the
I'm
end.
gonna be 7-2 doing that shit.
Let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So after the break, they'll go back to work. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Finds Zach Brees, and he's got 4 out to the 29. The Pirates want to crank the tempo. Looking to fire.
Bro,
He just missed the target on that one.
What's
Gotta put
happening?
it on his body.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Crosses the 40. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
On the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver, different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
He'll take it himself. Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out more space.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Here comes the heat. Got the big pause on it, but couldn't hang on. Instead, it'll be 4th down.
Defensive game, Dane.
Well, that's one of those where you're breathing a big sigh of relief. That ball could have been intercepted, and worse, could have been intercepted and housed, but offense caught a little bit of a break. Nice play by the defense, but the offense glad to punt in this situation if they want to punt.
The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Isaac. Turning it on. Smashes it with the stiff arm. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. First down here for the offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for a man. It's Van Buren. Here's a hit. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
And that's why it's so important to be able to recruit DBs with speed. You're going to play an offense like this that has burners like that guy. You need someone that can get on an island with him and covering him deep down the field. That's exactly what he was able to do, forcing the incomplete.
Make him uncomfortable. That's the game plan. Make him uncomfortable. We're going to have time to do some bullshit like that.
After misfiring, it's 2nd down. Back to pass.
It's literally there.
In the middle, it's Rodgers. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Quarterbacks love throwing slants to big boys. When you got big targets, man, it's hard to miss them. Great job throwing to a guy that tall, putting it near his body, and he plucks it in for the catch.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. Maybe a crease. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
And this offense is kind of showing you a little bit of everything, but putting big plays together, really getting their momentum going. This ground attack now, you watch. They've got a little bit of everything, man. The balance, the structure, the play call.
There he goes.
Here we go.
Got enough for the 1st. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bulls.
This is why you consistently run the football. A steady dive because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And it'll be a out to the 25-yard line. Pirates will get things started here on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this run.
And how easy does football become if you're a more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
Running inside. It's Allen. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains to their side at the 41.
I will feed this guy this. I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I keep feeding this guy for sure.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up the first down.
And this offense is good. And this defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 first downs. They've got to do a better job of affecting this defense, getting some penetration, winning at the line of scrimmage. You can't let them just move down the field and get a first down on every single play they run.
Well, the defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the second quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Now he's looking to throw it. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got
Bullshit it though.
time to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. They're going to score more points in the second half. They've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
And that hurts missing that field goal, especially when you're going up against a defense like this. One of the best in the entire country. You have got to be able to come away with points when you have opportunities.
On the run, it's Isaac. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Van Buren. Bringing the heat. It's complete to the left. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Bulls have to move quickly. They'll try to power their way ahead. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And I think this is going to be a focal point moving forward, man. Like stopping the run game. Like they continue to have success and have success now on this third down. They've got to find a way to maybe commit more bodies, be more physical at the point of attack, and take away some of this rushing game.
And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. No huddle here for the offense.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic.
Going downfield for the big play. And he pulls in
Where's
at
my
the
man?
15-yard line.
Bro was by himself.
The Bulls use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wants to throw on first down. Grabs it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Bulls, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. He's into the end zone.
Stupid.
Touchdown, Bulls!
This has been an outstanding job by this football team in the middle 8, right? The last 4 minutes of the first half, they scored a touchdown, and here in the first first 4 minutes of the second half, they score another. They've changed the scoreboard. They've changed the momentum. Their confidence right now is very, very high. But this is one of those areas situationally in a game coaches are always harping on, and they have executed perfectly.
On the move from inside his spot. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Offense has enough time to get off the play before we head to the half. Scrambling away. Quarterback gets enough. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. One more snap coming before halftime. To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. Fights off the defender. He'll be brought down, and that's the
It's just a
final play of
I'm
the
taking
half.
that chance.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
One of the biggest days of the college football season, and we've got you covered here from the EA Sports Studios in Orlando. We start with UTSA taking on the Florida Atlantic Owls. And it's the Roadrunners with a gritty victory away from home. This team prepared well all week, and they'll enjoy the fruits of their labor. And that's now 5 straight victories. They've really been clicking on all cylinders at this point of the season.
This USF offense will open this drive right here. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
You just know the offensive line is telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a
Makes the catch, and he's free. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bulls. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
when these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. They'll corral him and get it down at the 17-yard line on the return. Here comes the East Carolina offense out to start the drive. He'll start this drive firing. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Snags it down the right side. He's at the 10. And he
Unless that one too,
Second
bro.
half, they take
Bro.
a shot and score a touchdown. You know they've talked about this
It's just
all
ridiculous.
halftime. They were just waiting for this opportunity. They knew coming out they were going to get the
So
look
fucking bad.
defensively and take advantage of it, and it comes up big with a touchdown.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Looking for a crease. It's Eisenberg. Hard running there.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Caught in the backfield.
Wait, switch man to the wrong motherfucker, bro.
Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
And that shows up in the stat column as an explosive play for this quarterback, but it was a very simple RPO. Get the ball out, and then guess what? My dudes are better than your dudes. And getting it to him on the perimeter, letting him make plays, all of a sudden, he's way down the field, and it looks like a long completion for this QB.
Laying off the defender. He'll be hauled down
We tackled the motherfucker, bro?
10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Right back to it. And he'll be out of bounds just short of the goal line, but man, are they in business now.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Bulls will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You hear a lot of coaches talk about bend, don't break, and it's in these areas of the field down in your own goal line defensively where you want to just stiffen up. And they did a really nice job on first down, stopping the run. Here we go on second. There's a good chance the offense tries to run it again.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? Now they're going to throw it. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in the window. Good pass defense.
They'll try to pass it in on third and goal. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. Fourth and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. He was on target with his first kick, and this one ought to be easy from 20 yards away. He splits the uprights, and they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives
Touchdown,
me some
two-point
confidence
conversion, bro.
down
So,
the road
yeah.
that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Allen. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a
great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Second down, he'll throw it. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the play on third down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
Not a lot of room to make this catch. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Here they settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. Then, oh, he's got some space.
It's literally bringing me off course. Shit that's supposed to help me.
Across midfield, down to the 41-yard line is a huge play as this offense rolling. They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they got it first and 10 just outside the 40. The run inside. It's Collins. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle.
Now facing a third and long. Back to pass, it's Van Buren. Makes the grab over the middle. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job of looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
I even pick a play.
This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short. Teams want to make their move in the rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They'll go right back to it. He's dragged
He just
down
fucking runs down 6 people.
on this red zone opportunity.
6 300-pound motherfuckers he's just like running into.
And the Bulls come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Back to pass, it's Van Buren. Lets it go to the end zone. And complete, he was going for the touchdown.
Once you start to get down towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult.
I gotta score, bro. I'm getting these stops, but I can't score.
Sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field. Unsuccessfully. Nice job on this defense.
Last time he kicked it like that, that's bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better
I'll
dial
click the
it.
button and risk it.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode. And what is that?
It doesn't
The defense
matter.
knows
Contain the
that.
whole
Like,
time.
they're pinning their ears back. They're
Well, I'll
coming
make
after
one of
the
that.
quarterback. And you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And I think that time he was
It's dumb to go for it here,
his
but I'm
block
losing in the
awareness
fourth.
and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you just got...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to the big tight end.
They ran into each other.
Up on the long throw and 4th.
They ran into fucking each other.
Goes by the boards for this offense.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession. And the
Touchdown, South Florida. And the route is on. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity for him to manage it.
Things started here on offense. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. Look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire.
Bro.
And it's a sack.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
And the Pirates with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The snap sets up to throw. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
Down by
I know I had them beat.
They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Unloads it left. Makes the grab play for the 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win.
Still
but you gotta
winnable.
be aggressive. You gotta
I just
start
gotta
taking
score,
shots
bro.
vertically
Fast.
down the field, throwing to your best players.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Finds his big tight end. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. That one never had a chance.
That's not PI?
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give them credit. They've done a great job.
Motherfuckers keep running into each other.
Breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Back to pass on second down. Right on target this time. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. Looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina. That's the way you finish your drive.
The decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so he can make something happen after the play. That's 6.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Literally just need to stop his run. I was doing it early.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Rides to the back. And he'll be brought down.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock, but the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Dropping back, it's Croman Hope. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The Bulls decide to punt it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line.
Not getting these extra points is what's going to lose. Garrett, watch me get to that point. It's not, as of right now, it's not the reason, but watch.
And now they've got the ball back. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chain. The Pirates will hustle to the line.
I know one of the things things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Throws to the back. Got his man on the right. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
And the Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to change this route. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. That's a fly. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the catch. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to keep it in the air. Pass falls incomplete, but that was basically a free play as the defense was offsides, and this is going to be a 1st down. I guess the good news on that penalty is at least the defense didn't have to back up that far. It's still 1st and goal. Trying to bully their way in. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. He gets it in. Touchdown, ECU.
What?
He will not get there.
What?
Down at the 1, and the 2-point try is no good.
Not a single extra point conversion is completed, even though that one was.
Definitely up against it. Time running out. Down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside. The hands team on the field were able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. After that last scoring drive, old Michael Bull has switched sidelines, and now they'll try to get it back while they're clinging to this lead. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Trying to save time to throw. It's Van Buren. Lets it fly. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
Fires to the tight end. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it along.
Kneel the ball.
Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
Quick completion to the right. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, USF. They add on another score, and now that record so close to
Running up
going
the score is
to
crazy.
8-1 on the season. And that extra point is a big one, as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
The Pirates in a good spot here with second and short. He'll try it again. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making
So, Bill Wells, Coach Danforth here, coming to you from a loss against US. Got him in the first half, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what quite happened. I mean, I do. He just started playing better offense than me. His players are faster. When the speed outmatches like that, it's hard. You know, started off strong. Missed the extra point. Next touchdown, missed the extra point. Oh, field goal, missed it. Another touchdown, missed the 2-point conversion. Another touchdown, missed the 2-point conversion, but I didn't that time. It just counted like I did for some fucking reason. Bro fell into it, but all right. But you know, I know the game was closer than it looks. I'm personally not passing the ball and calling timeouts when I'm up with 50 seconds left. But you know, to each their own. I see though. Just know I see. And ranked user struggled until he didn't. Like, it's literally had one time I had 2 receivers run into each other. Oh, it could have been a pass, completed pass. And another time, fucking, I see the replay. He's just running into me. PI? Question mark. But you know, like, I just feel like shit didn't go my way. But I'm not trying to say that. Like, the only thing that really bothered me about that game was him running up the score at the end. Like, that's truly what bothered me. But like, you know, to each their own. Like I said, I see how it is. But see you guys next week. I play Steven. Another score runner-upper. Probably gonna be worse than this one. Our team's more evenly matched, so hopefully I can get something going there. Literally, all it was teams being unmatched. I felt like that. I played a good game. That's all it was. See you guys next week.